Hey guys, welcome back. We had a little bit of a video issue here, so I was able to start the recording now, but we did lose some video, so I do want to show you a little bit of what happened off camera. We were able to go in and sell all the loot from the robots and also from the ruins, so we got quite a bit of money. We have a Masterwork Old World Bow and also a Masterwork Eagle's Cross. That pretty much ate up most of our profits. We were able to manage a better sidearm as well, so we have an Edge Type 2 longsword. We're going to go ahead and stick with the longsword, only because it does have a defensive bonus, so if Tankface does lose the use of one of his arms, we'll be getting a +2 to our defense, so every little bit helps. So now that we've gotten some better equipment and sold off the stuff we don't need, we're going to go ahead and check the armor smith to see if he has any updated equipment to sell us. So we're going to go ahead and run up to Holy Nation territory once again. And once we are in Holy Nation territory, we'll hopefully pick up some more loot along the way and sell it to the armor smith and get a better chestplate. Just narrowly avoided this active spider. Let's go ahead and have Tankface just run straight out of the Deadlands. And actually, now that we are out of the Deadlands, we probably want to go ahead and rest and let Tankface heal up a bit. So let's go ahead and lay down his sleeping bag. And we'll have him get some rest, and we'll be on our way. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's head down this way and get some crossbow bolts. And for the time being, let's put our cleaver away so we can run a bit faster. And we got some good old friendly dust bandits. Let's just go get some quick combat XP. Definitely want to use the cleaver so we get more experience using the heavier weapon. That cleaver is so brutal. These guys just don't stand a chance. Now that Tankface is pretty much a death machine. And they barely scratched Tankface. And we're getting a little faster with his main weapon. Very nice. Okay, so the dust bandits no longer like Tankface, which is understandable. Here's another group. This is the group that was left over from our old base. I'm sure we'll have no problem with them. Let's just stand right by the archers, or the crossbowmen. So when the fight breaks out, the crossbowmen are going to be the first to go down. Just a whirlwind of death here. And the rest are retreating. That was pretty satisfying. They did get Tankface a little bit, only because their crossbows can stun lock Tankface. Let's see if we have a dust-banded boss here. Here we go. Grab his sword. It's only worth 500, but we'll just go ahead and take it. And let's head to the way station and hopefully pick up some crossbow bolts. I don't believe these guys have weapons. No. Here we are. Well, not much of a selection here, but at least we have something. So let's put the long bolts in the backpack. And we'll sell off the sword. Alright. We are going to need to find a way to make a little bit more money. So what we're going to do is head up to the Black Desert Ninja Tower, I believe. And we're going to take the swords from these fighters and sell them off to the armor smith. Okay, we are going to have to be a little bit careful here. We do have some heavy crossbow turrets up ahead. And we'll see if we can kite some of these guys away from the crossbow turrets. We are going to have to run a little bit faster and drop the heavy weapon into our bag for now. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and kite some of these guys away. They can overwhelm you in numbers. So let's see. Let's go ahead and attack unprovoked. And we'll pull some of these guys away. Let's go ahead and hit him with a crossbow. That will help out quite a bit. Let's go ahead and put Tankface on hold. And we'll start shooting. Ooh, they do catch up to you pretty quick. Luckily, Tankface is a beast, and he's not getting damaged too easily by these guys. It does take quite a while to reload this crossbow, though. Luckily, these guys don't have bandage kits, so that's good. Okay, I'm having a little trouble getting Tankface to run along this narrow path, so he is going to get hit a few times here. Let's go ahead and just fight him. They do overwhelm you a bit. There we go. There we are. He's dropping them pretty easily. This is really, really good for Tankface. He's taking no damage to his legs, thanks to the samurai armor. Alright, that was pretty good. I'm pretty confident in his ability to take on the rest of the camp by himself. Let's go ahead and make sure we loot these bodies. I think we can get swords that are worth a bit more, like these. There we go. So let's go ahead and just sprint inside. We're going to have to be fairly quick because those crossbows are pretty mean. They do a lot of damage. There we are. Let's see how quickly we can take these guys out. Okay, we want to be careful when she hits us. She has a Maytao ninja blade, so that is pretty dangerous. And I think we're going to be doing okay here. Actually, we can turn her in for a bounty, and that should be enough to get the chest piece that we need. And Tankface is doing extremely well here. Outnumbered, and one of the enemies has a Maytao and a decent combat ability. What is her name? Dimac? Or DMAC? She's usually pretty tough, but at this point, Tankface is pretty OP for this area. He's just shredding through these guys. Okay, he's taking a bit of damage from the Maytao weapon, but it's actually a lot less than what I thought it would be. Except for headshots, he'll take full damage to his head. He has no protection there. There we are. Yeah, go after the main threat. That's the way to do it. Come on, Tankface. Let's go ahead and drop your backpack down. Because for some reason you are struggling here a little bit. There we are. Let's just snag her Maytao blade while we have the chance. There we go. She does not have any bandages. That's kind of surprising. I thought she had bandages. Right. There we are. Let's go ahead and just disarm him as well. And we'll bandage ourselves. Let's actually shoot this guy. Who are we aiming at here? Oh, okay, these guys are coming back. Tankface, go ahead and just heal yourself. And we'll worry about these guys when they get in. He just ran right past me. Okay. So I wonder if we can grab her and get out before they shoot me. Probably not. Let's go ahead and just make sure everybody is taken care of here. Let's take ranged off and hold off. We'll see if we can get this guy to come back inside, because we do not want to fight him in front of the crossbows. There we are. And just to check, it doesn't look like there's any other enemies between me and the crossbows. They are shooting at me even though they can't get me inside the building. I'm wondering if I can get them to jump off the crossbow if I get close enough. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get below. And hopefully this guy will chase us down. There we go. So that's one less crossbow that we have to worry about. Alright. We can take these swords as well. And let's attack. We don't want her to die, so we're going to keep an eye on her health. We will heal her if we need to. She is worth more alive than dead. And let's see if we can aggro this guy too. There we go. And we'll have to aggro this guy again. And we'll kind of switch just because these crossbows will hurt if they hit. Yeah, 11 damage to the chest. Actually, we're going to run below just because Tankface is going to go down if he doesn't get out of there. And it doesn't look like anybody followed. What we'll probably need to do is rest up here at the bottom. And then go back up and take out the rest of the turret gunners. Actually, let's see what kind of loot they have. Oh, can't pick it. Nothing there. Let's go ahead and rest. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back up. She's still coming after us. There we go. And we'll rest. We will have to patch her up shortly. Okay, let's go ahead and patch her. Oops, come on, Tankface, patch. There we go. Okay. Let's rest up and take her in for her bounty. Actually, judging from her bounty, it looks like we may not be able to turn her in. She's only wanted by the Holy Nation, and the Holy Nation does not like bugmen. I'm just kind of curious to see what happens if I bring a bounty into their town. So let's head over to Stack. Okay, so they're not friendly. We'll just be leaving. Okay, well I guess we're getting into a fight with the Holy Nation. Why not? Let's see if they have any extra gear to sell that will make up for the bounty that I'm not going to get. And I do want to get a little further away from the gate. There we are. So let's go ahead and drop Dima, or Dimac. Yeah, Dimac. Not too much of a challenge for Tankface, as long as he can get his defenses going. His blocking needs to be better. There we go. Dropped one. Dropped two. Alright, dropped them all. Let's go ahead and heal and see what kind of swords these guys have. If there's anything worth taking. Not worth a whole lot. This is the only sword worth anything, and it's only 744 cats, so we're going to leave it here. And we'll go ahead and head up to the Armor King. Definitely want to avoid the dogs. They can do a lot of damage in a very short period of time. And we'll sneak by the guards here and head up the river. I do have a bounty now. So Tankface is wanted for 500 cats by the Holy Nation for assault. Alright, we've made it. Let's see what kind of armor we get, and we'll wrap it up for today. Okay, this is looking much better than the last time we were here. So we do have some Masterwork Mercenary Plate. Pretty decent defense. Get a little bit of a hit to attack bonus, but at least there's no defensive debuff or penalty. Let's go ahead and sell off all the weapons we don't need. We're only at 19,000 after all that. We really don't have much to sell. Okay, now we're at 28,000. 32,000. And we're just about there for the Masterwork armor, so we just are able to afford the Masterwork armor. I'm going to go ahead and keep these ninja rags, just because they're pretty good for sneaking. So we are just under the price of Masterwork Mercenary Plate. Let's go ahead and sell off a couple of these bolts, and now we can afford it. I guess we could have sold off our leather chest piece anyway. So now we are completely outfitted with some of the best gear in the game. And I think Tankface is ready to receive his final training, lose his limbs in favor of robotic limbs, and then go ahead and take on the Southern Hive. That'll wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.